welcome everyone. सगळ्यांचं स्वागत आहे. Welcome to Sadhava classes. Let's see the next chapter, and the name of the chapter is what? The Happy Prince. The statue of the Happy Prince stood high above the city. It was covered with gold. Its eyes were bright blue jewels, and red jewels hung from its waist. Everyone thought that it was very beautiful. Why aren't you like the Happy Prince? Mothers said to the little boys when they cried. Sad man looked at me at the statue and said, I'm glad that someone in the world is happy. One night a little swallow flew alone over the city. His friend had gone away, but he had stayed behind for his 6 weeks. Where can I stay tonight? He thought. Then he saw the statue. I will stay there, he thought. It is high up, so there is plenty of fresh air. He landed between the feet of the Happy Prince. I have a golden bedroom, he thought, but as he put his head under his wing, a large drop of water fell on him. He looked up that it's strange. He thought that there is no cloud in the sky, but it is raining. Then another drop fell. I cannot stay on a statue that does not keep me dry, he thought. Okay, I must find another place, and then he decided to fly away. But as he opened his wings, a third drop fell. He looked up and saw, oh, what did he see? An eye of Happy Prince were full of tears. Tears rolled down his eyes face. His face was very beautiful in the moonlight, and the swallow felt very sorry for him. I'll tell you guys what happened. Huh. Who are you? Asked the bird. I am Happy Prince. Then why are you crying? I am wet with your tears. When I was alive, said the prince, I had a heart like every other man, but I did not know what tears were. I lived in a palace where there was no sadness. In the daytime, I played with my friends in a beautiful garden, and in the evening, I danced. There was a high wall around the garden, but I did not know what led on the other side. So I was called Happy Prince, and I was pleased with my little world. Now I am dead. Now I am dead, and they have put me up here. I can see all unhappiness of my city. My heart now is made up of a cheap metal, but even that poor heart can feel, and so I cry. Oh, said the swallow uh, to himself, he is not only gold on the outside, he is not only gold on the outside. Far away from here, said the happy prince in a low voice, there is a poor house in a little street. Through an open window, I can see a woman at a table. Her face is very thin and she has rough red hands. She is making a dress for one of the queen's ladies for a dance in the palace. Her little boy is lying on a bed in the corner of the room. He is very ill. He is crying because she can only give him water from the river. Little bird, will you take my red jewel to her and to her? I cannot move from here. My friends are waiting for me in Egypt, said the swallow. What is he saying? That my friends are waiting me for in the Egypt. Little bird, said the prince, please stay. The boy is crying and his mother is so unhappy. The happy prince looked very sad and the little swallow was sorry for him. It is very cold here, he said, but I will stay with you for one night. Tomorrow I will take the jewel. Thank you, little bird, said the prince. So the swallow took the red jewel, from the prince's waist and flew away with over the roofs of the town. He passed to the palace and heard the sound of dancing. The bird passed over the river and flew and flew. At last he came to the poor little house and looked inside. The boy was lying on the bed. The mother was asleep. She was so tired. She was so tired. He flew in and put the great red jewel on the table. Then he flew around the bed, moving the air around the boy's face with his wings. Oh, said the boy, my face does not feel so hot. I think I'm getting better. And he fell asleep. Then the swallow flew back to the happy prince. It's strange, the swallow. It's very cold, but I feel quite warm. That is because you have done a good thing, said the prince. The little swallow fell asleep. When they came, the swallow flew down to the river for a bath. A clever man saw him. Clever man saw him. That is very unusual, he said. That kind of bird here in winter. I must write that down. I will go to Egypt tonight, thought the swallow. When the moon came up, he flew back to the happy prince. Could I do anything for you in Egypt? He said. Little bird, said the prince. Please, will you stay with me for one more night? My friends are waiting for me, answered the bird. Far away across the city, said the prince, I can see a young writer within a little room at the top of a house. He is sitting at a table that is covered with papers. At his side, there are some dead flowers. He is trying to finish a story, but he is very cold and he cannot write. There is no fire in the room, and he is weak and hungry. I will wait with you for one more night," said the swallow kindly. What shall I take to him? Take him one of my eyes. Okay, माझा एक डोळा घेऊन जा. They are made of beautiful blue stones. The young man can sell it and buy a wood and food. He can finish his story. Take out your eyes. Okay, dear prince, said the swallow. I cannot do that. Okay, and he began to cry. Do it, said the prince. So the swallow took out the prince's eyes and flew away to the young man's room. It was easy to get in because there was a hole in the roof, and the young man was sitting with his head in his hands. So he did not hear the bird's wings. When he looked up, a beautiful blue jewel lying on the dead flowers. Someone likes my stories. This is a gift from someone who had read my stories. Now I can finish writing this story. Getting, guys? So the next day, what happened? The swallow flew down on the river. He watched the seamen working on the ship. I'm going to Egypt, he cried, but no one listened to him. When the moon came up, he flew back to the happy prince. I have come to say goodbye to you, he said. Little bird, said the prince. Please, will you stay with me one more night? और एक रात मेरे साथ तू रुक जा. अजून त्याला काहीतरी सांगत असतो बिचारा. Okay. It is winter, answered the swallow. Sorry, it is winter. बघा तो अरे बाबा विंटर आहे मी ते थांबू शकत नाही because it is very cold here. The snow will soon come. In Egypt, the sun is warm. In Egypt में जाना because there is sun warm and I can live there happily. And trees are green. My dear prince, I must leave you, but I will never forget you. A little girl is standing there in the square below. She is selling eggs. Her eggs have fallen on the ground and they are broken. She has no money to take home. Her father will hit her. टेक आउट माय अदर आय अँड गिव्ह इट टू हर. तर काय कर, या ठिकाणी एक छोटंसं काम कर. त्या ठिकाणी एक मुलगी आहे, ती अंडे विकत आहे, पण तिचे अंडे पडल्यामुळे फुटलेले आहेत आणि तिला आता घरी पैसे घेऊन जाता येणार नाहीये. तिचे वडील तिला ओरडणार आहेत. उसके फादर उसको चिल्लाएंगे. सो प्लीज अजून एक जो डोळा उरलाय तो घेऊन जा. आय विल स्टे विथ यू फॉर वन मोर नाईट, said the swallow, but I cannot take out your other eyes. You will not be able to see. अरे दुसरा डोळा काढून घेतला तू बघणार कसा? Okay, do it. So the swallow took out the prince's other eyes and other prince other eye and flew down with it. He flew to the girl and put it jewel in her hand. This is a beautiful piece of glass, cried the little girl. She ran home laughing. Then the swallow flew back to the prince. You cannot see now, he said. I will stay with you. No, said the poor prince. You must go to Egypt. Okay, you must go to Egypt. I will stay. Okay, Kalia, you must go to Egypt. I will stay with you, repeated the swallow, and so he slept with the prince's feet. The next day, what happened? He stayed to the prince. He told the prince stories about the strange lands that he knew. Dear little bird, said the prince, you are telling me about strange and wonderful things, but the sufferings of men and women is stranger than anything. Fly over. Sorry, कुठे गेलो आपण? हा, कुठे गेलो इथे? एक मिनट पुढे अपना है, थोड़ा आगे आगे. हाँ. So, fly over my city, little bird. Tell me about what you see there. So the swallow flew over the great city. He saw the poor people sitting at the gate. He flew into the dark streets and saw the white faces of hungry children with sad eyes. Under a bridge, two little boys were lying close together to keep warm. We are so hungry, said they said. You cannot lie there, shouted a guard. Then the seller flew back and told the prince, I am covered with fine gold. Said the prince, take it off piece by piece and give it to my poor people. The swallow pulled off the gold until the happy prince looked grey and ugly. The swallow took the gold to the poor and the children faces become brighter. Children become brighter. Sorry, brighter. So we have bread now. Okay, we have bread now. Then the snow came, ice followed. The snow came, ice followed snow and hung down from the roofs of the houses. Everyone wore thick coats. The little swallow became colder. He did not leave the prince because he loved him very much, but he was dying. Goodbye, dear prince, he said. I'm glad that you are going to Egypt, said. Okay, you have stayed too long. I'm not going to Egypt. I'm going to the house of God. It fell down dead at his feet. Then there was a strange sound inside the statue. Crack. The metal herd broke into two pieces. Early next morning, an important man in the city was walking below with two his friends. He looked up at the statue. The happy prince does not look very bright, he said. The red stone has disappeared. His eyes are not there, and he's not golden. He looks like a beggar. Yes, he does, said the man's friend. Here is a dead swallow at his feet, said the officer. We must make an order that the birds cannot die here. They pulled down the statue of the happy prince and put it in the fire. A stream of bright metal ran out. This is strange, said the workman. Let me read, I'll explain you. This broken piece in the middle of the statue had stayed hard. We must throw it away, so they threw it away with the dead bird. Goes- God said to his servant, bring me the two best things in the city. They brought him the broken heart and the dead bird. Yes, you have brought the right things, said the God. This little swallow will sing for even forever in my garden, and the happy prince will stand in the gold in the city of gold.